What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marco Delia and today I want to talk about 5+ niche fragrances that I love. Sorry for my background, sorry for my room. I'm trying to rearrange my room and we have a reconstruction here. So in the meanwhile, I'm here. I have my collection down here in some boxes, so I don't have my fragrance collection here shown, but I picked up the fragrances that I needed for the video. So let's start. The fragrances are all niche fragrances that you can find in niche stores. I love them all. There is not one that I prefer. I will give you my favorite in the end, but they are actually all serving different purposes. They are all artistic fragrances, so they have a huge background behind them. So I really love them all. They are all super persistent. They have great performances and they just smell incredible. So I have many more, but these are ones that in this period I'm actually enjoying a lot, also on my collection. So let's start. I have 2 honorable mentions because there are niche fragrances, but for some people they are not niche because they are from designer brands, which is Tom Ford Wood, my favorite fragrances at the moment. This smells like a celebrity. I really love it, and performance is not the best, but it is great in longevity. It doesn't have too much sillage, but I think it's made on purpose because it wants to be an elegant bubble around you. The other one is by the private collection of Christian Dior. This is Woody Span. This is the opposite of this. It's super loud, but it's very sophisticated, it's woody, it's exotic and spicy at the same time. So these are my honorable mentions. Now let's start with the fragrances. We have Herrod by Parfum de Marly. This is a great fragrance. By Parfum de Marly, which is a huge and great brand that I love. This is my favorite one. I have also Carlisle, which is a great one. I would choose either of those. So Herrod, in my opinion, is a little sexier. It's easier to get compliments with this. It's tobacco, it's vanilla, it's sexy, it's red fruits. I just love it. It smells like a very noble person, like someone who is very rich by family. They have these huge mansions, like not modern, but maybe in France or in the UK, or winter time with a cigar, and you are in front of the fireplace and you smell this, and this is super sexy. With a bottle of red wine, this is great. This is a very good fragrance. I tried Layton. I brought it with myself when I was in LA, when I was in Los Angeles. I spent so much time in Los Angeles in the cars, like in the traffic, that I associated in my mind traffic, illness with sickness with that fragrance, so I cannot wear it anymore. But I just prefer Herrod. If I would have to pick, even in the beginning, I don't know why I didn't pick this, because everyone was talking about Layton, but if I have to choose, I would go for Herrod or Carlisle. But Layton, I don't like it that much. Maybe it's a little easier to like, but I prefer Herrod. Number 2 is Lorenzo Pazzaglia. This is called Black Sea. This is an Italian fragrance, and it's getting very popular here in Italy. This whole brand is very, very good. All the fragrances, they smell very nice and they perform good. This is similar to Mega Mare by Orto Parisi, which is also very well known here. But this is a deeper version, a darker version, very aquatic, very ozonic, almost kelpish, like the plants at the bottom of the ocean. And it smells almost horrific. It smells very strong and salty. This is very good, but it's much more wearable than Mega Mare in my opinion. I really like it, and the performances are of course great. I received a compliment last night with this. It's Lorenzo Pazzaglia Black Sea. They also have other fragrances that I love by the brand, but I'll talk about it in the future. Another fragrance perfect for the springtime. The other ones were more for winter time, and this one was for summertime, but this one is for spring, and this is Diptyque L'Ombre dans l'eau. It smells exactly like the picture here on the rear of the bottle, and it smells refreshing, like berries in a garden, in a wet garden in the beginning of spring, with roses and other flowers that are blossoming. And it's so evocative. I really like this fragrance. As soon as I smelled it, I never heard a review about it. I just bought it because I actually like it, and I spent so much time without buying a fragrance for the last years because I didn't need other fragrances. I have more than 80 fragrances at the moment and I keep receiving them from brands. So I spent so much time without buying it, but once I smelled this, every week I was like, you know what, let's go back to the store and smell it again. I smelled it several times and I decided, you know what, I have to buy this because it's so great. I just love to smell it, and the performances are not huge because it's a fresh fragrance, it's a floral fragrance, but the scent is so good that, you know what, just spray it again during the day. The next fragrance is Arabian Stoneca by Montal. I was the first guy to talk about this fragrance and now it's huge, it's popular, everybody's talking about it. Of course on my first YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, I'll link it down in the description, my personal YouTube channel. And this is an exotic oriental beast. Tonka bean, super seductive. The price is not bad because all the Montale have huge performances and they don't cost too much for 100 ml. And this is an attention grabber. Like, everybody will smell you if you wear this. I wear it during night times if I want to be smelled, if I want to be very different from other people. It's sweet, but on a sugary, nichey, kind of luxurious vibe. Like a dark horse, which is sweet, but a punch in the face. It's very hard to describe it. But the most evocative and the one that I prefer is Andy Tower L'Air du Désert Marocain. This is maybe not the most wearable ones. Actually, I don't wear it much, but when I smell it, it smells like the desert. It smells like a story. It smells like that you have to go through the pyramids and Egypt and the desert to find your destiny. It smells exactly like the book The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, this whole guy that goes through the desert to find his destiny and find this treasure, and this smells exactly like that. So like personal growth and meditation, smells like spirituality, it smells like air, it smells like the spices of desert's oasis, like sand, but at the same time is very oriental and dark, but it's very light at the same time. But longevity is so great. It's a true piece of art. You have to smell it if you never smelled it. There is the Au Cours du Désert Marocain version, or Au Cours du Désert, and it's a little heavier. I prefer this one, but that's it, they're both great. So that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what do you think about these fragrances, if you have tried them all, and if you have your favorite niche fragrance, what is it? So subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. Check me out on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.